Don't you roll your eyes when women claim that they want a partner with empathy? That's so corny, I know, and this new age philosophy is pushing this narrative while saying that women should have no mercy towards the men that don't meet their requirements. For example, if a woman is overweight, men don't have the right to say she's fat, but if a man is fat, he's just fat and must do something about it if he wants to attract women. Integrity is a word women are not familiar with, especially when they've been served everything on a silver platter, and all the guys holla at them on Instagram on the regular. In this context, a woman feels free to pick and choose, so she chooses whose turn it is. But here's what happens when a man is the one picking and choosing.
Since you've been 18 years old and you've been attractive, you've had attention from the opposite gender without trying. Men don't get that luxury. So if a man becomes a multimillionaire, successful, a musician, world-renowned, he should absolutely have the ability to have sex with as many women as he wants. And his girl should be able to accept that and understand that. Absolutely.
What?
Because here's the thing. Yeah, it comes down to supply and demand. Who's the rare commodity?
Okay, so let's say...
Hold on, no. Answer the question. Who's the rare commodity? Him or her?
Her?
Absolutely not. It's him.
In today's video, guys, we're talking about when women get treated as options and are not a priority anymore, and why this is getting them upset despite enjoying that privilege before. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Duncan Haynes. He said, "I never thought I'd want to be a MGTOW until about 2 weeks ago. I'm just done." Thank you for sharing, and just know, my friend, you are not alone. Men are finally waking up in the masses, and it is a good decision for good reasons. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5 for that comment of the day. As usual, guys, I'll pick one from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment, and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity. According to society, it's all good when girls have the privilege to pick and choose and even exercise their options, but it's outrageous when men do so. Make it make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. Modern women want men who have values such as empathy, social awareness, and other cheesy things, but when it's time to be empathetic, they fail miserably. These women have been exercising their options 24/7 ever since they were 18, if not younger, and had tons of access to very attractive and high-value men just because they're pretty. In other words, their looks and their bodies were enough to land a guy, so they have a whole list of men wanting to bang her, and she feels wanted, desired, and beautiful. She looks like she's a boss babe and has lots of self-esteem, which is false because the wall comes into play around 30 years of age. In contrast, an 18-year-old guy gets no women and has to work a lot to tick the boxes one by one. Gain muscle, lose weight, go to the gym, get a good job, start a business, be charismatic, ambitious, and some things that are not under his control. After slowly but surely ticking the boxes, he reaches a point where he's the one with options, so he's got a whole list of women wanting his children. But they can't accept that he doesn't want to commit to any of his girls. He probably has a main chick, plus some side chicks he has no feelings for, so he can easily pump, dump, and replace them instantly.
Women cheat, however, men would exercise options. Most men don't have the opportunity or the ability to cheat. If they had the ability to, it would be an option to do so. They know that as a high-value man, most men that are able to cheat would be high-value men. They have options, and the woman that is coming to their side will have to understand that this is who they are. This is how the world works. I'm in high demand. If I can give you a certain level, a certain lifestyle, and in return, this is what I expect. This
Love
is what
included.
Love included.
Love included.
That's the reality of the world, just like men assume that being fat, broke, and unattractive are huge no-nos if they want to get the woman of their dreams. Women feel free to talk to multiple guys and even sleep with some of them during their prime, but when it's the time of their decline and men start to rise, it's all unfair and men should just want to settle down with post-wall women. Yeah, that's a level of hypocrisy. The funny thing about this is that it's all a narrative against the male imperative of spreading his seed. A woman's nature is hypergamy, and it looks like society is just fine with this. But a man who wants to have multiple wives, girlfriends, or just partners after becoming a high-value man is too much and a sign of toxic masculinity. After enjoying their prime, and of course, knowing themselves more by sleeping around, women want to settle down real quick, having babies and fulfill their role. But no, the high-value men are too busy dealing with their particular rotations of more attractive women, so the post-wall ones have to accept that they're not what they used to be.
You see Britney Spears' husband?
Which one? The Kevin Federline guy?
I don't know, but they showed a video of her when she was like younger with this little boy, and they're saying that that's her husband now.
Like he was younger than
And that
her?
there's a 15-year difference. age gap.
That's a perfect example of what happens when a woman becomes too successful and basically she outmarkets herself. And what I mean by that is Britney Spears now is kind of in a point, and for those of you that don't know, because she's kind of, if you're young, you might not know who the hell she is. Famous pop singer, literally took over the world in the fucking 90s and early 2000s, etc. She was at the peak, but her status, her income, her stature, all that stuff, like basically what it's done is it's made 99% of men not qualifiable for her. Now she's older, way past her peak, so she's got to settle. And what does she end up doing? What you just described.
She's with a younger man.
She's with a younger guy that probably isn't on her social status, etc., and she's got to settle down. And I tell you this, women are almost never happy when they're in a leadership role.
The case of Britney is very telling. She was very desired back in the day, and she probably had access to lots of men easily. But now that she's hit the wall and has the sequels of taking some substances, she has to settle down with an average guy who probably is far from being the man of her dreams.
I don't necessarily like think all men cheat. Like my dad's like top 1% earner. He never cheated on my mom. It's there, but like I just think it's rare. And so like you kind of have to be realistic with what your like values are. And especially if you want a guy that's like really good looking and gets girls, like
Can I just say this? Can I just
Like Pearl said, that's an exception. Think of King Solomon and any other leader and conqueror in history. They had multiple chicks around them because these women wouldn't settle for a peasant. The denial of the masculine imperative makes modern women go nuts, especially when they're the ones being treated as options, after being the ones exercising them. It's like everything is cool until a man does it, in which case morals and ethics are important again. For example, when Jada cheated on Will Smith, he was the one getting blamed and mocked. But when PK cheated on Shakira, he acted like a bad person and an immoral human being, plus whatever reasons he had to cheat are not relevant. In this particular case, the reality is that he was looking for younger women because Shakira hit the wall quite a long time ago. But that's another story.
So you think all guys cheat?
Every guy cheats. Every guy wants to cheat at least. No guy is naturally monogamous.
You think Tom Brady cheats?
100%.
You think that's why they divorced?
No, it's because he wanted to keep working. That had nothing to do with it. She realized that she was with the best man that she can get with, and so she stayed until he just didn't want to give up his career.
But he's with like one of the top models of all time. Why? My question is, why would...
I don't even know her name. I don't even...
Giselle.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
Why would a guy like that cheat on, I mean, literally like one of the top supermodels of all time?
Well, listen, I'll tell you.
We just like variety.
Yeah.
We like...
If you have steak for dinner every single night,
gonna get bored. You need
sometimes
sushi.
just want a fucking hamburger. I get
Some
it.
fried chicken.
I mean, wait, pause. She looks good, sure, but you know how much fucking money is going into that look? She ain't prime Shakira anymore, and PK knows that. Society is doing everything in its power to switch things up so that women are free to sleep around and men suppress their instincts. If you ever have the opportunity to date multiple women, just like one of our subscribers has, feel free to take it. The choice is all yours. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Will these women ever realize that they are getting a taste of their own medicine? And will they ever practice the empathy they expect men to have? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.